about my latest crochet and knitting projects. Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with y'all today. Okay, so we're going to talk about a little bit of knitting, a little bit of crochet, so let's jump right in. All right, so the first project I have is the Tiki top designed by Designs by Key. So this is a paid pattern, and it calls for worsted weight yarn. The bust circumference ranges between 30 to 62 inches, and in centimeters, that's 76 to 157.5. So I made the extra large, and it's for a 46-inch bust. So I actually have around a 48-50-inch bust, but I'm a very loose crocheter, so that's why I chose that size. I did make a gauge swatch, and I met gauge, so I was very happy about that. That definitely made me confident in going ahead and making this project. So the yarn that I used was Big Twist Worsted, and it is the colorway Varsity Gold, and this yarn is 100% acrylic. So I used 3 skeins total for a total of 1,140 yards, and that's 1,042.4 meters, and that's 510 grams. So I really like this yarn. And for the hook size, I use an H hook, which is a 5mm, and you will need to know a few techniques to make this, and those techniques include a foundation double crochet, chain, single crochet, double crochet, and a slip stitch. So you will need to know a few skills for that. Now this is my second time making this top. I loved it so much that I had to crochet it twice. So I'm really happy about that. I did block this. I wet blocked it by soaking it in water. Then I towel dried it and I put it in the dryer since it is 100% acrylic. I did make a few changes. I made the armhole depth longer than the pattern specified. So here's that. And also for the neckline, I crocheted 4 extra single crochet rows for a total of 5. And then also on the sleeves, I crocheted 4 extra single crochet rows for a total of 5 rows. And I did that to kind of make it more like a balloon type of sleeve. I don't have anything like that in my wardrobe, and I really wanted to try it out. So I really like that. And yeah, I really do love the fit. Let's move on to our next project. It is the Just Feel Festive Shawl designed by Kalisha Ryan. So this is a paid pattern, and it calls for 2 strands of fingering weight to make DK. However, this is my second time making this shawl, so I felt comfortable with 1 strand of worsted because that's how I made it the first time. So this is it. It is beautiful, and I love this yarn in the colorway Antique White, and this is a worsted weight 100% acrylic yarn. So I used 3 skeins of yarn for this for a total of 1,065 yards. 973.8 meters, 597 grams. I really like how soft this yarn is. It is so wonderful to work with. And the hook size that I used was a 5mm H hook. And you will need to know a few skills. And those skills include chain, double crochet, and treble crochet. I haven't blocked it yet. I don't know if I will. I like how it is, as is, but we'll see. And I made this shawl for a friend, and I hope to give it to her soon. Next up, we have the Flaunt It Cowl, and this is designed by Susan Ashcroft of Stitch Nerd. So this is a free pattern, and it calls for bulky weight yarn. And so the yarn that I used was Loops and Threads Charisma, and I used several colorways, and I'll go through those. I used number 13, Charcoal Gray, number 96, Adventure Green, number 12, Royal Blue, Fuchsia, and Pumpkin Orange. And all of these are 100% acrylic. And so I have the exact amount of yarn that I used on my Ravelry page, which I will link below. So definitely check that out. I really like this yarn. It feels wonderful. It has a slight halo to it. It is extremely soft and squishy, and it feels really good around my neck. So I did not have a 7mm, which is what the pattern calls for. The pattern calls for a 7mm knitting needle, and I didn't have that. So the pattern says that if you don't have a 7, what you could do is use an 8mm, which is a US 11, and that is what I used. So you will need to know a few skills in order to make this. You'll need to know how to knit, purl, slip 2 stitches, and purl 2 stitches together. And so I haven't blocked it yet. I like the way it is. I might block it in the future. I'm not sure, but I haven't blocked it yet. For the cast on, I did make a change. So let's see, this is my cast on edge. So for the cast on, I just used a long tail cast on instead of a cable cast on, which is what was recommended. And I'm very happy with that decision. Perhaps in the future, I can learn how to do a cable cast on. And also, I did change the bind off. So for the bind off, I actually went up a knitting needle size. And also it had mentioned that I could either bind off in pattern or I could bind off in the back loop only. I bound off in pattern just with the knits and the purls. And so it came out really well, and I'm very happy with it. Let's talk about what I am wearing. So I am wearing the home cardigan designed by Kadri. I love this cardigan. I love the color. I love my animal print buttons, and this just feels so wonderful and it's just so nice. And I have made an entire video for this cardigan. So I'm going to leave my Ravelry page below for this cardigan, and that has the video link in it. So definitely check that out. I really, really do love this cardigan. I also wanted to tell you about a make along that Trish of Tie Dye Diva and I are doing together. It is the Better Together make along, and we will be holding 2 strands of yarn together to create different projects. So, it doesn't matter what your project consists of, whether it's knit, crochet, embroidery, loom knitting, whatever it may be, weaving, I don't know, whatever you choose to be or choose to have. The hashtag is hashtag Better Together MAL. And also Trish has a Ravelry page below, a Ravelry page as well. And I will link that below. All right, so that is all that I wanted to share with you all today. Let me know what you worked on while watching, or did you just chill? I love reading you all's comments, so definitely let me know. Also, click that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I would appreciate it if you were to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. And I almost forgot. I hit 12,000 YouTube subscribers. Oh my gosh, yes. I am so happy. I am just so excited. Thank you all so much for your support. It just means so much to me. Thank you. I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years now, and I have reached 12,000 subscribers. So just thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right, until next time, bye.